What's up, y'all? We back at it, and I know I'm a bit late, but I just finished watching the finale for Cobra Kai. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but damn, if that wasn't a good season finale or series finale, like that final part of season 6, man, like there's a small things I'll touch on, but for the most part, I like what they did with most of the characters. Man, the crease and silver thing. Oh man, I did not see that coming. And they had such a presence in the series, even though they weren't in the first season. And I think they ain't come to what season? Well, Crease ain't come to the end of the second season or beginning of third, and Silver came like what the end of third, beginning of fourth. I might be wrong on the seasons where they appeared, but overall, like they've had such an impact on the series, and for them to go out the way they went out, damn. So part of me is like, yo, that's a good way that they went out. Like that was crazy. It was amazing. But another part of me is sad because with Kreese turning his life around and realizing the error of his ways, I kind of wanted him to be there to see Johnny, win the tournament and become the number one dojo in the world. I would have liked for Kreese to see that. Like part of me wanted him to experience that because of how he abandoned him in the past and he realized he was wrong for that. Like that scene where Johnny was talking to him, my bad about my phone going off, and he was crying. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that on sound vibrate. And he was like crying, saying, "You abandoned me in '84. Like, yo, you broke my trophy. You left me there. I looked up to you. I idolized you." Like, damn, that part hit hard. Like the acting in that part was just, it was top notch. Like this season just did a lot of great things. I even like how they had Mr. Miyagi in it. Even though it was CGI, I think they did a great job with it. Like it didn't feel like you knew it was fake because we know he's not alive, but the overall viewer, it's a good chance they wouldn't have been able to tell. And I think that was a nice touch. I heard they got permission from his family, so shout out to them for going down that path rather than doing it without asking. I respect that. And then just where it comes to, Danny, he becomes Mr. Miyagi towards the end of this series, where he became the teacher and he teaches your boy Johnny. He teaches Johnny and helps Johnny end up winning that final fight against Wolf. And I'm not gonna lie, shout out to Wolf. I didn't realize, I didn't even notice in like the beginning parts, like part 1 and part 2 of season 6. I didn't even realize that's the same guy from the new Mortal Kombat movies. And it didn't click until I was watching the final. I'm like, yo, hold on. Because the whole time I'm like, I know this guy. And I just didn't think to look him up. And then I finally was like, yo, that's the dude from Mortal Kombat. And yo, he did such a great job. In some ways, he felt more terrifying than Silver and Kreese. I don't know. In some ways he did, but I like the way Miguel's story concluded with him, going to college, but then going with, Sam to spend time with her. I enjoy that. I like the way Tori, her stuff ended and how she was able to beat that girl. And it's crazy because I heard that girl's a real martial artist in real life, and how she was able to beat her and then get her own sponsorship. The same thing with Robbie. I see a lot of people online, they're upset that Robbie didn't get that victory in the end. And for me, I get it. I get where you guys are coming from. I get it. I get that. But at the same time, I don't know. I felt like Robbie really has grown and changed, sort of like what Danny said. And I feel like that's why they had that line in the episodes, just so the viewers can understand, like, yo, he's adapted to every situation. He's had some of the most growth in the entire series. I would say Johnny would be number one, then probably his son, then Kreese, and so on and so on. But I feel like he had a lot of growth. So I can't really I'm not really upset with Robbie not getting that victory in the end, but I understand why some people would be mad about that. I will say towards the last, this final part, I would have liked for Hulk to have a little more, a little more screen time or a little more to do. The same thing with Demetrius as well as Kenny. Those are certain characters where, in fact, Kenny, I don't think Kenny even said any lines in this final part of Cobra Kai. If I'm not mistaken, he was there, but I don't think he had any lines, if you ask me. But all in all, man, it was nice, yo. It was a good conclusion. I like how at the end, you got it where the Miyagi Do is still open now and it's kind of working with the Cobra Kai dojo. You know, Johnny is doing offense, and you got Danny doing defense. I really like how you got that where, and the fact that they both acknowledge their shortcomings, where they're like, "Yo, I can't teach you that." So I'm gonna send you to this dojo to learn this, to learn how to, defend yourself. And then when you far as knowing how to attack, they're gonna send you back to my dojo. And I like how they're both aware of that. I even like the fact that they brought back old boy towards the end. What's his name? Raymond, the Stinger. I like that they brought him back towards the end. I like it that Dimitri and Hawk, they end up going to the same school. And it's crazy. I like how the whole time Dimitri was like, yo, dang, Hawk needs to do whatever he can to go to my school. And then you have it where Hawk's telling like, yo, this is the school I really wanted to go to, but you didn't get accepted to it, so I kept trying to go to your school. And I like how Dimitri realized like, yo, I was making it all about myself. And here it is. He had a vision for me to go to his school. And you have it where Dimitri actually switched schools. He doesn't go to MIT and he ends up going there. I really like that aspect of the series as well. I like the fact that Johnny, he got, he got this house, he got married, all great things. He beat Wolf. I'm curious if they are going to show, well, not curious, but I wish they would have showed Wolf one more time towards the end. And I'm very curious what happened with the guy, I think his name was Ro, that faced off against Miguel in the finals. I'm very curious what happened to him after he left Wolf. So those are things I would have liked. Things that shocked me the most would be the Kreese and Silver death, as well as the grandfather who died to the Chinese guy. I can't think of her name right now, but that was very surprising. When she got taken out, I was just looking like, yo, damn. I mean, when the grandfather got taken out, I'm looking like, yo, damn, they offed him? They offed him? But other than that, man, this series was really damn good. There was a nice, perfect finale, if you ask me. Up there with the Superman and Lois, like, yo, those are two great TV finales, and I'm curious to hear y'all thoughts on it. Let me know down below your thoughts and what you liked, what you disliked, what would you have done different. Let me know that down below, and I'll catch you in the next one, man. Peace.